Hello, Guild Wars gamers, and today we have got some news. They have announced Guild Wars REFORGed. So this is something that everyone can be excited about, the Guild Wars 2 gamers and both of the Guild Wars 1 players. Something for everyone. They released an article today, and it reads, "This year we've been grateful to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the launch of Guild Wars Prophecies and the start of the Guild Wars franchise. Spurred on by the wonderful community response to our April anniversary celebration, we're excited to announce Guild Wars Reforged, which will be available December 3rd. That is very soon. And we got a nice picture here. Is that Devona? Might be Devona, I'm not sure. Reforging a legend. We believe that even with all the advancements and innovations of the last 2 decades, Guild Wars has a lot to offer." Wait, was Devona brunette? An enchanted world of limitless adventure, a deep and flexible skill-based combat system, PvE and PvP challenges of all types, and more. Guild Wars Reforged begins with a series of updates to Guild Wars that will be completely free to existing players and make it easier than ever for new players to experience it all firsthand. And we've got a link to a YouTube video, and this is it right here. So, play. Steam Deck verify. Whoa, wait. New low price, support for controllers, high DPI displays, enhanced audio and UI, rendering refinements. No monthly subscription. That was a cool little, that was a cool little animation thing. No, forget, pause! You stupid YouTube player. I hate the new YouTube player so much. Okay, so that is the video. Cool little animation there at the end, as I was trying to say. All right. Where were we? To make this project possible, we've partnered up with 2 Weeks, a small team formed in 2024 from former ArenaNet staff. The 2 Weeks team has more than 14 years of combined experience working on the original Guild Wars at ArenaNet, bringing invaluable insight and passion to this project. We can't wait for you to play and experience it. The first updates you can look forward to include new low bundled price. Guild Wars Reforged brings Prophecies, Factions, and Nightfall together for just $19.99. Okay, really quick, for anyone new to the franchise, Prophecies was the original game. That's not an expansion, that was the OG. So it's Prophecies, and then Factions and Nightfall. So there's the game, and then 2 expansions. So they're bundling all those together for $20. If you have purchased even one of the 3 campaigns, all of them will be unlocked through Guild Wars Reforged. So if you already owned Nightfall or Factions, you'll get everything. And of course, there are still no subscription fees. Hardware compatibility. Guild Wars Reforged is Steam Deck verified and has support for modern controllers. The UI has also been redesigned with larger text options, and the game has support for high DPI displays. Visual and audio updates. Dynamic sky bloom effects, new ambient occlusion, and lighting updates take better advantage of modern GPUs. Other visual touch-ups refine texture and make for a cleaner visual experience, while new positional audio support makes the world more immersive. User friendliness. In addition to the updated UI that allows easier navigation, Guild Wars Reforged brings a new quest tracking system and an on-screen control guide. And there's a picture of art here. Oh, there's Minlo in the background. And that's probably, is it Sin? Oh, that might just be some lady. Minlo was in love with Sin, the Elementalist, so I'm not sure if that's her. Okay. On December 3rd, when the game updates go live, you'll also see the updated logo, previewed at the top of this post, on our website and Steam storefront. Guild Wars has grown as a game and a franchise since its beginnings in 2005, and we thought this was a fitting opportunity to introduce a more modern look for our beloved classic. These updates will take effect for all players. The new Reforged edition does not contain exclusive content or updates, but it simplifies the choice of what to purchase for new players. And Guild Wars Reforged isn't about a one-time update. We plan to keep collaborating with our partners at 2 Weeks to make further improvements to the game in the future. If you've never filled up your Hall of Monuments, there's no better time to get started. Oh, snap. Let's talk about that. Okay, Hall of Monuments. What is the Hall of Monuments? The Hall of Monuments is a... Let's open this in a new tab. Okay. Give me just a sec. I'm going to log in with myself. All right. It is a reward system. And basically, all right, this is mine. This is the name of one of my characters. All right. This is a reward system. Basically, you earn achievements in Guild Wars 1, and you get loot in Guild Wars 2. It's a genius way of making it to where people who play one game might care about the other game. So, for example, on mine, I've gotten this handful of achievements, okay? And I have gotten some special cosmetic skins of armor. You know, this is just like armor in Guild Wars 2 that makes you look like a Guild Wars 1 character. Some weapons, a chip. There's an orange tabby there. The fiery dragon sword from Guild Wars 1. A rifle and Black Moa, a ranger pet from Guild Wars 1. And again, this is all like cosmetic stuff. This isn't going to make you more powerful than other people. One of the top things is, where's the... I don't know, it's here somewhere. There's a Black Widow spider in here, which is like near the top of the thing. But you get achievements in Guild Wars 1, you get rewards in Guild Wars 2. Now, to my knowledge, I don't think it works on Steam or Epic. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's standalone client only, so that's worth knowing. But it's good to know. I mean, they basically mention it, so that should mean that REFORGED is able to still earn Hall of Monument stuff. Okay. We've been thrilled to share the world of Tyria with you all for the last 20 years, and we're excited to be renewing our commitment to the game, starting December 3rd and continuing on into the future. To see Guild Wars Reforged in action and hear from both 2 Weeks and ArenaNet developers, join us tomorrow, November 19th, on our Twitch channel at 11 a.m. Pacific Time for a special live stream hosted by one of our partners, Loranity. Yo! That's awesome. Loranity, I'm not surprised she got invited to this. She was the head of the project for the Return to Guild Wars thing a couple months back, where I joined in it too, but myself and hundreds of other people all did a full playthrough of Guild Wars 1 for the 20th anniversary. She and Noxxi and a few other people are the most diehard Guild Wars 1 fans that I know. Like, I enjoyed Guild Wars 1. I definitely do not have the passion for it that they have displayed. To stay on top of Guild Wars Reforged news, update your newsletter preferences, and there's a link, I'll include it in the description, and be sure to select Guild Wars, ArenaNet team. And then there's a few pictures here. So that is Ascalon after the Searing. I'm pretty sure this is Ascalon before the Searing. And this is in Canthus somewhere. Or that might be the Battle Isles. I mean, they've got the same struck architecture. I don't know. That is in the desert, which became Path of Fire. That is... I don't know where. That is really cool looking. I don't know. This is the Shiver Peaks. And this is the Maguma area. And that's the last picture. That's the last one. Okay. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Is there anything in the description here? Let's see. Guild Wars 1 Reforged, play with no subscription fee. A Legend Reforged. On December 3rd, experience Guild Wars Reforged, the award-winning online role-playing game enjoyed by millions, now re-energized with system enhancements. From the fall of Ascalon to the desperate stand against Nightfall, every campaign is a chapter in Tyria's epic history. Your adventure is just getting started. New features, free to existing Guild Wars owners. New bundled low price for new players, including Prophecies, Factions, and Nightfall. Steam Deck verified. Support for X input controllers, such as the Xbox wireless controller. New quest tracking and direction system. On-screen control guide. UI enhanced with HD skill icons, larger text options, and quality of life improvements. Support for high DPI displays. New ambient occlusion, HD bloom, and anti-aliasing rendering enhancements. Rebuilt audio system with environmental effects. No hardware support needed. For more information and to purchase on December 3rd, head over to guildwars.com. And that just takes you right here. Oh, I like it. I like the website. That looks good. Dude, I forgot about some of these old high-def cinematics. Where every character looks like their hair just got permed. Let's see. So there's a newsletter you can join coming on December 3rd. 3 legendary campaigns, 1 epic adventure. Yeah, so as I mentioned, for anyone who's never played Guild Wars Prophecies, which she represents in this picture, was the original game. And then Guild Wars Factions added the Assassin and the Ritualist. That was in Cantha, where we now have End of Dragons. Guild Wars Nightfall, which I've actually never played. Guild Wars Nightfall was in Alona, where Path of Fire takes place in Guild Wars 2, with characters like Joko and stuff like that. They added the Paragon, which we just got after 20 years, and the Dervish. Let's see. Choose your build. So your character, choose your allies, choose your challenge. Something else I think is worth mentioning about this for people who have never played Guild Wars 1. What is it? It's not like Guild Wars 2 at all. It is completely possible to love both games, and it's completely possible to like one of the games and not really care for the other. So let's talk for a minute about what it is. In my eyes, it's not an MMO. If it's an MMO, then Diablo 2 is an MMO. Okay? When you're in town, you're in it's like a lobby. It's a hub. You will see other people. When you go out into the open world, you are on your own or with anyone you partied with before leaving town. So you can play the whole game basically single player. Now, there are dungeons or areas where you are meant to be with multiple people. You can take AI teammates. There are henchmen and there are heroes and stuff like that, and they play decently. But you can play the whole game just either on your own or using these AI teammates. And you want to play a DPS, grab the tank henchman, grab the healer henchman, stuff like that. Mesmer was very different in Guild Wars 1. It had a lot more CC skills, like counter spells and shutting down enemy spellcasters and things like that. They're kind of like a blue deck from Magic the Gathering was the Guild Wars 1 Mesmer, stuff like that. But it's more of an action RPG. You go through the world, and then if you want teammates, you go into the nearest town, and then you're in a hub with other people. You can LFG if you want to, or just pick up some AI teammates, whatever, and then go on and back out into the world, and then you're on your own again, and it's your instance of the world. So that's how the game works. Just I want to make sure that if anyone decides to pick this up, that they understand how it is. It is a very fun game. Even someone like myself that just enjoyed it once through, that's still a lot of content for $20. And I still need to do a Nightfall playthrough personally. I know Factions is going to be turning 20 soon. I'm kind of waiting to see if they're going to do a 20-year anniversary for Factions, and maybe Laura will do another huge team of people because that'll give me a chance to replay that, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what Guild Wars 1 is, if you're interested. I don't know if my referral link is going to work for that. I'm going to ask. I would be amiss if I did not do that. So that is Guild Wars 1 Reforged. Very cool. Very exciting to see what they do. Hopefully it does better than Warcraft 3 Reforged. But stay tuned and we'll find out together. All right. See you in the comment section.